Today, I wanted to talk about the secret teachings of Aloha. For most people, if you know the word Aloha, you know it's the Hawaiian for hello or goodbye. Or you may even know it as the Hawaiian for love. And it is the Hawaiian for love, but not love in that way. Aloha has much greater depth. And when we come from a true spirit of Aloha, we have connection, we live our lives to the full, and living from Aloha brings in joy and fulfillment. And that's why I think it's so important for people to learn. So I'd like to share with you the secret teaching of Aloha. Now, even though it is a secret teaching, it's a real truth. It's a truth that's been known for centuries. It's a truth that, when it's practiced, is amazing to see in the individual. And unfortunately, it's a truth that's become so secret that for many people it's become forgotten. The first A in Aloha stands for Ala, watchful alertness, paying attention, noticing what you're doing well, noticing what you're not doing so well, noticing where the people around you support you, noticing the ones that don't, paying attention and being alert. The L in Aloha stands for Lokahi. And Lokahi means coming together, cooperation. We're so much stronger when we work with other people than we work as one. There's an old legend, I think it's from Aesop's Fables, where it's the legend of three brothers, and the father gives them a load of sticks, and the brothers can't break the sticks because they're in a bundle and they're too strong. And then the youngest brother, because it's always the youngest of three who has the wisdom, the youngest brother takes the bundle and breaks the sticks one by one. Because when we are together like a bundle of sticks, we're strong. When we are isolated and alone, we're weak, and we feel weak. We feel disconnected, we feel disempowered. So Lokahi, coming together, working together, cooperating. The O in Aloha, that's quite a funny sound, oiaio, which is truthful honesty. It's about being honest and truthful to yourself as well as to others. So those little white lies that we oftentimes tell, that's not truthful honesty. And the problem with even the whitest little lie is that it opens up the possibility of dishonesty in so many other areas of our life. Now, there's right time and right place, because if you come to me and you're feeling really stressed out about something, it's not the time for me to tell you that you're too something, or that I see you doing something wrong. That's not the right time. And there's a way of doing it. So, oh well, you should have known better. That's not the way. But there's a way of being honest that's supportive and empowering. And that's why oiaio, truthful honesty, is important. Then we have H, ha'a, humbleness. I think ha'a is probably one of the most difficult concepts for people in Western society to get their heads around, because we're taught not to be humble. And this is not the humbleness of, oh, I'm Uriah Heep, I'm an humble man. It's not that kind of humbleness. It's humility. Because of oiaio, it's important we know who we are and we own who we are. But you don't go around bragging about it. If you think about some of the amazing people that you've seen or met in the world, Nelson Mandela, the Dalai Lama, Marianne Williamson, they know who they are and they own who they are, but they don't go around bragging about it and saying, I'm so big. If you ask them, they'll tell you what they've done. They'll tell you about their successes, but it's not something that they brag about. It's not about ego. It's about, I am humble. I have humility. When I first learnt about Aloha, and I first learnt about the idea of ha'a, humility, I found it really, really difficult to get my head around it, because how can I be humble and be proud of my successes and be proud of what I've done? That, in my mind, it didn't make sense. The more time I've spent in Hawaii, the more time I've got underneath it and understood what it means. And the truth is, it's okay. It's good to be proud of the things that you've done and you're proud of. It's good to know who you are and be completely congruent the fact that you can shine. So be humble and be proud of who you are. And finally, the last A, aho nui, patient perseverance, dedication. Again, I think this is one that in the West we find it difficult to get our heads around, because we've got used to grabbing the next bright shiny object as it comes past. When you grab the next bright shiny object as it comes past, you get distracted and you fall off the path, as they say in the spiritual. And you fall off the path, spiritually speaking. When you grab each shiny object, it's easy to become very confused. When you dedicate and commit and you persevere, that's when you actually start to see the results. So that is the secret teaching of Aloha. That's what Aloha is really truly all about. If you've enjoyed this video, please sign up to receive my updates. You're not the only one who feels the way that you do, and I'd love to help you achieve a more fulfilling, connected life without the woo-woo.